Here in Florida, definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now ETN to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a game of just 1. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. But definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass. Right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Red on red.
Lawrence running right on the option. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. These 2 teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. A give right side for Pacheco. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Here's A.J. Cole now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. A big hit there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jaguars offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Second and 9 now from the 21. To throw is Ward. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down, Titans.
Here we go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Second and 10.
Let's go.
Now Ward. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
Ready?
Again, it's Ward. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Flowers. The Titans in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
First down, Titans.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Rip, 23.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Come on. Set. Hot,
Ward. This will be caught at about the 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 6-yard line.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer.
Ready.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Bass on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner. and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Davis now to return it. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. I mean, he's been solid here in the early part of the season, currently ranked in the top 5 amongst NFL quarterbacks in passing yardage. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Now he's loose again, and he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing now, Ward. And they'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Hop 70, hop 70.
Throwing is Ward. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
But no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First down.
Hey, Lion,
First
Lion.
and 10 at the 45-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. His pass left side to Downs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Downs going in motion left.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back to the ground with ETN. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville.
Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Rip, 23. Focus, hot.
Lawrence. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Ward throwing to start the drive. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Looking to throw. Moore. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First down, Titans.
Let's go. 60 by 60.
Back to throw. Moore. That's complete to DK. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards. And the Titans first down.
To the air again, Ward. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, We might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tucker Kraft in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. With footing always a concern, but the extra points have been good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, so hot.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Come on.
Here's Warren throwing to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Press all 80. 70 range.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Tucker Kraft with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing, because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Now Lawrence. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 24. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Josh Hines-Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. From his own end zone, it's Ward. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Well, still going quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 65 catch, 65 catch, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Ward. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Joshua Hines-Allen dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison, 70 rings, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's on silver.
Lawrence will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
On second down, ETN once more. Oh, good move. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone. a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll send Watson in motion right. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. To throw is Ward. And this is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Ward. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Josh Hines-Allen in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going for it, here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Ward. There's that man again. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tucker Kraft, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Reek Wood. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Ward. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
To throw is Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Quick throw there is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Running out of the gun with ETN. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence looking long for Thomas. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball with a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Back to throw. Moore. They'll check this one down at Pacheco. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Ready, break. Come on. Set. Gotta be lying. Let go.
They go play action with Ward. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Lawrence. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. 3rd and 9 here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
18 Cardinal.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
60 by 6.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Screen play. Here's ETN. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw again. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. The Jaguars Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll look to throw again. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 7-yard gain.
Let's go now.
Jaguars.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
I'll go now.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory.